think we're settled. Hello. It's me. I'm back again. Why? Because I got a new controller. And I want to test it out. And I think to myself, what is the best way to test it out? And I think probably with a game you're super familiar with, because if something's off, you're gonna feel it. Speaking of, I am a little worried because, my gosh, it's specifically a wired Pro controller I got, right? And it's got a Metroid Dread on it. It's got Samus. I don't have the dash yet. It's got Samus in her sexy new armor. So, yeah, I really like the way it looks, and I did just want, like, a wired Pro controller. Because sometimes just unwired feels a little off, you know? Just because there's, like, some delay. So I've been looking for just a good wired controller. And the LED one that I got before, it did not work well. I actually ended up returning that. And I'm not really the type to make returns unless something's, like, really, really wrong with it, which that one felt like. But yeah, I'm a little worried with this controller just because it is very light. It honestly feels like there is nothing inside. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, I just do like a little weight in controllers. It makes you feel like I'm actually holding something. It just feels so fragile. Like I just put a bit of weight on it and my fingers are gonna go right through, you know? So yeah, we'll see. So far though, it's actually controlling well. Controlling quite well. Although there's gonna be a few tests later on. But yeah, I was just thinking about... I don't know if I want to call it luck with controllers. I mean, it was really only the LED that I did before that was really bad. Sam has the exact same model and he thinks it works fine, which is very interesting to me because, like, it always felt like that thing. Like, whenever I was using it, it was like, no, that's clearly not the input that I put, but, you know. So yeah, I tried it in X3, and I also did it a little bit in Smash, I think. And the whole thing with Smash is, that's such, like, a wild and crazy game with so much going on. There are some times where it's like, well, I didn't mean to do that, but there were just a lot of instances when I was playing through in that where it's like, okay, I could see myself of hitting this, but I know for a fact I did not hit this, you know? So it was definitely busted. And maybe I just got a bad one. That's like an entirely possible possibility, right? Sometimes you just get, you know, like 99% are just gonna be good, but, you know, factory put one out a little too quickly, that sort of thing, right? It should have spent just a few more seconds on the conveyor belt, as it were, but no. So yeah, I don't know. I can't really fault it too much, but, well, I can't say for certain, because, like, if other people are getting use out of it, it could be a me thing, it could just be an unfortunate thing. But yeah, no, like, the whole trying out controller things, it reminds me of a very sad story. For specifically me. Hit me, you bitch! So yeah, there was like one time I was in a GameStop, and this was like long after Splatoon 2 came out, but I found the Splatoon 2 Pro controller, and I really like Pro controllers, and I really like Splatoon 2. So I thought, oh wow, this is awesome. I got, you know, I found a controller that I really like. And I got it, I bought it, I took it home, and I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was one of the joysticks, right? But there was something on it that, you know, it wasn't even doing anything wrong per se, it was just not working at all, right? No drift or anything like that, it's just like, look, this entire input that you sometimes are going to need, it's just not going to work for you. And so, yeah, I ended up having to return that one for being faulty. It was a used one, by the way. But it was still just one of the just like, I really, really, really want to use this. I want this to be my controller. I want to take it everywhere. And then it just was busted. And that's probably why they traded it in, let's be honest. I mean, you know, something like that is actually pretty rare. Like, especially now. Probably a little bit back then. Because like I said, it was after Splatoon 2, but you know. I really want to dash. Soon, my child. Soon. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it does just remind me of like how good Nintendo at least used to be at making controllers. Because these days, like, especially these days, my gosh, there's like so many drift problems and everything on these things. But like back in the day, I still have a lot of GameCube controllers that still mostly work. I think I got like at least 4, maybe more, and I have like 2 that have specific problems, right? I think I was smart enough to label them so I don't accidentally give them to anyone and then it's like, oh, why do I suck? You bitch. But you know, like I still have GameCube controllers for back in the day. I kind of want to say that, you know, one of the GameCube controllers I had that I got for Smash 4, that's one of the ones that's busted. But like the 2 that like at least 2 that I still have that are working, they're from like back in GameCube days. It's the controller that everybody swears by, despite nobody having a GameCube back then. Come on, show me. Yes, okay. It did take the button change that I specifically told it to do. Oh, you son of a biscuit. But yeah, where was I even? I don't know. Point is, yeah, no. I don't know if there were... Honestly, I think just motion controls are kind of wonky, and that's why I kind of think that the Wii controllers aren't as good as they could be. Plus the whole battery thing. The whole battery thing, because you're just... Later, loser! See, I got like rechargeable batteries, but I think they started getting wonky after a while, and it's just kind of like a pain whenever you have to. Then again, I mean, technically, we're still using rechargeable batteries. It's just the batteries are built in, and I haven't had any problems with these batteries, at least. Not on the Joy-Cons, and not with, I mean, sometimes the Switch itself, especially older models. But yeah, no, the batteries, they seem fine. Controllers seem fine. Oh no, he's jumping! Oh. Right for me. Was there a slowdown for a sec there? Or am I imagining? I might be imagining things. No, he... Okay, just... Yeah. You silly little penguin, man. Okay. Thought I heard something weird in the background for a second. Is my copy of X Collection haunted? Comment down below. But yeah, I got to find out last night what Rookie Hunter mode does. Apparently it makes so you only take 1 damage every time you get hit. And I think they also take a little bit more damage. But still, I was, See, I had somebody who was like, oh, let's see if I still suck at this game. They were over the other night. And they played through the entire thing on Rookie Hunter mode, and it was just one of those, like, wow. I was poking fun at them, because they were having some issues even on, like, easy mode. Like, essentially easy mode, right? But, like, honestly, I think the bigger thing with this is, it's just, I have played these games way too much, you know? It's not that other people stink at it, it's that I, you know... Like, it's like a reflex. I practically feel like I could play it in my sleep. PDD. Oh, did I jump too early? I did not. I got that heart tank. Babies. Yeah. I'm a little more nervous with this playthrough. Partly because if I suck at it, I'm gonna have to blame the controller, and I kind of liked at least this controller visually. So I would rather it just work and me do, like, fantastic. And then there's the fact that, like, the last time I played this game, I died only once, so there is a part of me that's just like, come on, we can do it. We can do the no death run. I can practically taste it. Oh man, why didn't you... Okay, I'll die this time. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just the problem, though, with, like, setting high expectations. If this were just another chill day, where I was just playing Mega Man X because I wanted to play Mega Man X, it would be no big deal. No big deal at all. But... because there's all this extra crap weighing it down, it's a little scary. Oh, and I'm, like, looking at the controller, too, and it seems like it has extra buttons. It's labeled ZL and, you know, ZR. So I guess I have 2 sets of buttons that do the same thing. But they're down around, like, the haunches. No! Around, like, where I'm gripping on the controller, right? So it's another thing where I could use, like, an extra finger. Like, it's the extra fingers that I'm only using to grip, I could use for button pushing. Which I think I'd have to get used to, but it's, you know, it's nice. I mean, part of the reason why I switched the stinking controls on this game is because it's such a pain in the ass to be like, okay, my thumb can handle 2 buttons at once. Comfortably. If you throw in the 3rd button so that I have to, you know, I either have to hold, you know, I have to twist my brain around a bit, and yeah. And yet I have no problem doing it when it's Smash Brothers. But yeah, no. Shoulder dash. It's the way of the future. Beebalooba. And we made it. Just like any insta-death, is gonna make me clench up until I die at least 5 times, at which point I'm gonna say, okay, this isn't gonna be my best run, so I don't need to take myself so damn seriously. Could I jump off from right there? Could I clear the platform? It doesn't matter. Yeah, I got hit by a cannon, that's why. I'm like, why am I not? Just do the really easy attacks that I have no trouble dealing with. Like this, where I just have to... No! Do I really need to concentrate? Oh, he's still going. Why is he still going? Oh, I was expecting the whirlwind, but that's fine too. I'm being more quiet than I need to be on this. Did I have the sound down pretty low, right? So that way there's not like an echo on the mic. But it sounds kinda like I'm hitting him, at least it does in the background. When I think I'm very clearly missing. So maybe I'm the strongest that ever lived. I don't know. Or maybe I have cheater bullets. I definitely don't have Rookie Hunter mode on, right? I'm taking more than... Yeah, I had a few ticks out of my health from getting hit by the cannon. I definitely did. The ultimate test. Why is this the ultimate test? Because there's one upgrade that's really hard to get. And if I can get it with this controller, then that means it's functioning fine. And if I can't get it on this controller, I mean, it's just a... Not Tuesday. But a Wednesday. We're at Wednesday, right? Yeah, I got the telework today. It was great fun. I mean, I don't think I'd go that far, but... It was better than being in the office. Although when I'm in the office... I'll do some reading. No! 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 Okay. Well, screw all you guys. I'll get the other ones. I don't think I really need the Buster, though, so I might just... I don't know. There's a point of pride for me a little bit, wanting to get it. And then there's also the part of me that's like, look, it doesn't matter. You'll get a Buster anyway. An extra life that I'll never use. I might use it. But yeah, I did manage to get up there. I just kind of fumbled my inputs when I got up there. So I'm gonna consider this a wash on the controller. It's not saying that it's like the most excellent controller ever, but it's also not condemning it. It meets production stand. Oh, you little dick. I didn't think you'd do it. It meets production standards. Aye. Yeah, I was... No, I want to go down here. Damn you. What was I even saying? Oh, yeah. No, about me hanging out with, like, a buddy last night. It's like, I don't even know what you want to call it. But, like, we had some conversation. I was thinking back to him, like, after the fact. And I was thinking, oh, that'll be fun to watch back on stream. And it's like, we didn't stream. Your life is not just about streaming. You do other things from time to time. Not often. The majority of your time is work, followed by... streaming. No, he got me. Stop doing that. Oh my gosh, he hit me once. Yeah, it's doing multiple damages to me, so that means that this isn't weenie mode. Not that there's anything wrong if you're weenie. But do your parents know? Do your parents know that you play Mega Man on weenie mode? Okay, what do I want to do now? I'll try for the upgrade a few, like once or twice yet, and then I'll just go for it. At this point, I could also go back to Chill Penguin's level to finish him out. Dude! You weren't even in my zip code. Dog. Although I am curious. Okay, only about halfway. No! Why is this so hard? And don't just say it's because I suck. Because I'm actually very good at this game. Look at that. Look at me do it. Second try. Well, actually, it was several tries, but it was the second time I was in the stage. And I'm just missing the chess piece. Aye, aye. Oh yeah, speaking of this game, though, just being difficult for a lot of people. I watch a lot of Hololive. And one of the members, Crony, played through it. There we go. And she had a lot of trouble, and it's one of those like, oh, this is harder than I thought. And at some point I also got to watch through, I think Iris played it, or she's in the process of it. But it was one of those, like, I think her first stream was a little over 6 hours long. And I was like, oh wow, that took her a while to beat it. And then I saw she was doing a second stream. I'm just like, this game is not as easy as I think it is it? Normal people who playing this game specifically a billion times until they taught themselves to beat it because they were dumb child and not always amazing at video games. I think I'm at least a little better than I was a kid. But yeah, no, people have trouble with this game. Almost feels like disrespectful being like, yeah, no, this is an easy game, and it's like, it's not. People have trouble with it. And I mean, I guess that's like any game though, really, because there's like some of the X games that I'm just like, how is anyone ever supposed to have, ever supposed to get through this crap, right? And it's just like, look, when you play a game enough, it doesn't matter how busted, how unfair it is, you just get used to it and you're just like, oh yeah, horseshit? I can deal with horseshit. I'm worried about the lack of wall climbing on the ride armor, that's why I'm avoiding it. But yeah, no, like, because I really hated frickin' X6, right? I honestly think that might be the worst one. It might be like the worst Mega Man game overall, honestly. But I'm sure there is somebody out there that's just like, oh yeah, no, it's easy. You just gotta do this stupid bullcrap that no one in their right mind should ever learn how to do. This was the game that was given to me when I was a child. And thus I played it over and over again, because I liked the Mega Man cartoon. And I got really freaking good at it. To a ridiculous degree. It's like, yeah. Alright, that's fair, I still think it's crap. But if you're having fun, bud, like, I can't hate you. I can hate the game, but I cannot hate the player. That is a saying. But I'm using it in a different way than its typical intended way. But yeah, no, just like right there when I jumped up on there and was like, oh, I shot the thing that no one in their right mind would know is coming. Unless they played this game so many times that it's just like, yeah, I know something's gonna be there. Like, when you can start guessing enemy spawns that you have no reason to know is there, that's probably when you played a game way too much. Stop jumping, you jackass. That's what I thought, baby. Oh, cool. weapon energy. That's rad, dude. Oh crap. Though I was in no real danger. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I hope one day everybody gets a chance to play Mega Man X. This is like... It's probably my top game of all time. Followed by Majora's Mask, which is another strong contender. I've just played this one a whole lot more because it's so much easier to commit to a playthrough of Mega Man X than it is freaking like 40 hours Zelda. I think I went high enough that time. I just don't think I... No, I was there. You all saw it. I mean, I guess it's working well enough. Sometimes it feels like it's a little off with the inputs. But I think for the most part I can use this. Oh man, I need to come back here for the other sub-tank. I could just use the weapon that immediately kills those things, but... Listen, I was gonna say, I need to see the floor. I can kinda see the floor. It's very faint. But it is... there. Okay, boys. Okay, girls. It's Monkey Man time. Aye. Yeah, I was talking with my guest, who was Brandon the other night, and yeah, I was saying about how in, like, the remake, the PSP remake, Spark Mandrill has an actual drill. Because that's funny. That's comedy to you people. But the point is, I honestly think my preference is for the original designs. And I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia. But I don't know, like some of their designs, it feels like they tried to do just a little too much to reinvent the wheel. Or like sharpen them up, like give them like extra segments and extra panels and everything on them. Just one of those, it's like they were perfect as is. You don't really need to redesign them. I mean, maybe they're a little bit sleeker, but I don't think it matters, like, that much. I kind of think there's, like, charm to them, just being as cartoony as they are. Rather than, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's more the comparison of... They feel more like cartoons here, where they feel like freaking anime and, like, the redesign. Which I like anime and everything. And a lot of times I might actually prefer it in, like, you know, a lot of cases to cartoons. But for this, I don't know, I just find it more charming. No, you're supposed to go, oh my gosh, and then there's slow down. Anyway. Oops, no. No, I want those things. What things? These things. Why? Because why not? Am I right? Come on, party people. Can't help but notice that you're giving me rails, but no rail cart. Oh, man. And here I thought I was like, haha, I got you, and I shot right over him. But drop rates are really generous in this. So I really don't even need to worry about it too much. Aye. I knew I should have dashed onto it, but I'm like, no, a simple jump will work. You fool, you played this game how many times? That was a little weird. Yeah, boy! Just die. You know you want to. And that's all the upgrades from this stage, unless I come back for the Hadoken that I will never use. Although I think... I need to get up here... Is it 3 times? Maybe I'll come back and do it quick. Just because I think I get an achievement for it. Like, I don't even want to say achievement. That's pretty much what it is, though. It's an achievement. Tried a bit too hard to tank that. Oh my gosh, twice! I love, like, the first frame of his jump when he gets his arms up. It almost looks like he's getting ready to pelvis thrust. Am I silly? Maybe I'm a little silly. It's not important. Let me think. Yeah, I don't have too many upgrades left to get right. No, not too many. Actually, I think I only have 3 bosses at this point. Oh my. Actually, that reminds me. This is the one, yeah, this is one of those areas that I might... I have 2 places that I'm likely to die. Or should I say more likely to die than most places. And one of them's on this stage specifically. The second sub-boss. Not this one, but the next one. Be waiting for it. They gave me the things. Stop. Just die. Just die, please. Please. You are one of the scariest things to me in this game. Can I just tank it? Yes, I can. Barely works. Still works. And hey, I'm back to full. The armor piece would really help me right about now, wouldn't it? Oh, this isn't the one I want. This is. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Blow up. Listen. I hate how it still drops the thing, so it's one of those like, listen, you can still get hit coming down. I don't want to get hit still coming down. It command dashed me. Well, I am much displeased. I am much displeased. I am so displeased. And then I died there. Great. Great. Yeah, I was not expecting whatever that was in the basement there. At this point, I might just be ticked off. I might just be ticked off. Well, this isn't going to be my perfect run. Which does take at least a little bit of the pressure off. But because I gotta... Yeah, how do I turn off Command Dash? I think that's something they added, because, like, I swear back in the day, we did not have any freaking Command Dashes. I don't think. Do I need to go back and play the actual... Do I need to dig out my Super Nintendo just to see if I'm fucking crazy? I'll do it. I am very petty. Yeah, I hate command dashes because, like, I get why they're there, and I'm sure for a lot of people it is actually good. But for me personally, it's like, look, I'll push the dash button when I want to dash. Okay, yeah, if I come down by the columns, that's the front of every platform. Ah, man, was it? Hello? And then the other 2 deaths I had, or was it 3, were specifically because I died here. So... So, if I don't die anymore this round, that means I would have gotten a perfect run. Probably. If they didn't add in a frickin' command dash. Oh, and just for the uninitiated, by what I mean by command dash is... This is what happens when I hit the R button. This is what happens when I hit over really fast twice. Think of it as a double click. I can jump, well, you know, I can dash with a double click. Which, like I said, I don't like. I want a button press, which, in my opinion, is a lot more precise, and it's harder to just accidentally do that than it is to say, oh, I want to go this way. Oh, wait, let me push it harder. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be salty about that one for a while, though. Just word of warning, if I complain a bunch tonight, specifically about the freaking command dash, that'll be fucking why. Just warn you right now. Well. Yeah, I might as well go for the freaking Hidoken. I went back to... Yeah, I did go back. Which stages do I have to revisit? I have to revisit Mandrills. And he might actually be it. Huh. Well, and of course, Armadillo. For the obvious reasons. No, I didn't mean to... It doesn't matter. I wasn't gonna use that anyway. Do. do consider him one of the trickier bosses just because he can use all his missiles to completely just stop my thing that's supposed to take him out. And that's really sad. There's part of me that just wants to go for Chameleon, because then I could get like the rest of my major upgrades. But I also know that I shouldn't. Yeah, I need to go back to Armadillo. Yeah, I think yeah, I only need to go back through Mandrill so far. Because, yeah, I already went back to penguins. A chill penguin. He's got a nice hook, you know. Do. There's like a really good remix to this one. And the original's pretty hot too, don't get me wrong, don't think I'm like... They remixed it so it doesn't suck, it's just like, it's very momentous, let's say. It's very weighty. It's very cool. It was an OC Remix thing, which I have not been on OC Remix in a while. I bet they got so many good remixes since the last time I visited their little site. Might even be a new favorite on there somewhere, and I just haven't checked it out in a while. I haven't seen what new Mega Man ones they've done. Yeah, I think this was one of those sections that Brandon, when he was playing, was like, why? Why is this here? This goes on, you know, this game is way too much. And I'm just like, no. This game is perfect in every way. There is not too much anything. It's honestly like the perfect digestible length, too. It is just like all around. I feel like, you know, it really is just like perfect. There's been like so many other games where I've just been like, well, it's fun, and this section would have been neat, but it goes on for just like way too long. And it's much less of an issue with at least the first X. Series in general probably went on for a bit too long. If we're being honest. Okay, 1. You're ticking me off. 2, that totally worked. Hell yeah. I always use the stinking boomerang. I always make a second trip back here and do it that way. So that'll save me a bit of time from, you know, on subsequent runs. Just knowing that, hey, if I do it in this order, oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if I continue to fumble, I guess it's not going to make much difference. That one's a little cheap. If I'm being honest, just so you know, it's right there in hurting you range, right when you come up the ladder. That's a little cheap there, bud. But it's fine. Brandon kept on trying to fight this guy on the ground, and he kept on getting yeeted into the ceiling, like he almost did to me there. But I was too fast for him. It's probably my favorite boss in this, although all the bosses are so well designed. This game is brilliant. Can I sing its praises even more? Probably. I could probably spend the entire game just being like, my gosh, that's so cool. My gosh, this is the greatest game ever made. My gosh, how disappointing it must have been to start up this new game series only to realize that you would never outdo the first entry. Oh my gosh, they hit me once. Well, anyway. No. Yes. Oh man, I already got like 3 of them queued up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as I get up there 3 times, it doesn't matter if I don't. Like, I just need to have everything on the last try. So, in the interest of, you know, probably not really feel like, you know, doing this twice in a row, I'll do one now, and then I'll do one after Sting again. We're on a first-name basis. No, come on. Bring it. I don't need the charged up one. No, okay. Listen. I'm trying to fill up my... Okay, fine. I don't need to fill up my tanks that much. Admittedly. Just know that I still think you're an asshole. Honestly, I can probably just use sub-tanks. With little to no regard for saving them. Since there are very few sections where I actually need the sub-tanks. Combined with them being pretty good about dropping shit. I almost went a bit too far there. But perhaps I did not go far enough. Honestly, the only point to doing that was hurrying this along. Okay, full life. Actually, yeah, that is definitely something I want. No! No! You damn birds! Okay. Might as well, right? Might as well go in and see how the old chum's doing. What? He's dead? Well, how did that happen? Okay. So, yeah, I think this is the only thing that I need yet. I think everything else I've cleared out of the stages, so I should just be able to go back and get the stinking Hadouken. And then never use it successfully. But you know what? Sometimes, it's the thought that counts. I think you could stand to die. This is never as bad as I think it's gonna be. I say and then almost bungle it. Making me question some things, controller. there's enough wind up, I can... Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to get a bit too fancy here, and you know what? It might not be the best idea. Sometimes you just gotta go with what works. Which, in this case, is the tornado. And baiting him into doing this move over and over again. No. Oh, you're not? Oh, I kind of missed with that. But I guess it's fine. Crap, I wasn't close enough. Yeah, show Brandon how to get this, and maybe it was because he was on easy mode. But the guy did totally just... Ooh, that's an interesting animation. He did just totally just jump for almost the entire match. I'd say this is almost the best upgrade, but all of them are so good other than like the helmet, which is very specific, that I don't know that I can in good conscience say that it is. Because dash is how you get like anywhere in this game. The helmet feels more like, it's more like a key in a way. Because the helmet doesn't really do anything on its own. But it does give you access to some extra bits. Like, I wouldn't have been able to get that heart at the beginning of the level without it. So it functions more like a key than anything. It doesn't really help you in battle. I think in X8, there's actually a helmet that, you know, if you jump and like the enemies are weak enough, it'll just blast right through them, like the helmet. Just the damage from it. And you know what? That's really cool. Giving it some extra utility. No, I won't leave you until I need to. Okay, see you, my friend. I need rangs, please. Yes! Pelvic thrust through the door. It's one way to make an entrance. Feels like almost silly. It's just like, okay, run. Do whatever this move is, where I just kind of run back and forth. Feel like a short dash thing. Dash dance? I think it might actually be called dash dance. I used to do those in Smash Brothers. Typically when I was like in the middle of, you know, not having to do anything, not attacking anyone. And it also, I think, like, you know, run around and not just sitting there waiting for somebody. I think there's a little bit of intimidation there. Yeah. Okay, Zero. You go for it. Anyway, I'll be there later. I just want to get the achievement, Zero. I don't even want the gi or anything. What the heck happened? That was a physics thing. I can't blame anything but that. I jumped off at like a very awkward time. Although it is still kind of a shame. But again, not a big deal. Because like I said, the run is tainted. So it really doesn't matter. And I mean, I think it's still going to be a game overless run. No. You ever think about how it's impossible to do this game without getting damage? Because of the Vial fight specifically. I'm sure there's some versions of like, I don't know, speed run or whatever, where people are like, no getting damaged, exception for outside of the Vial fight, right? But it's still kind of interesting that like a true no damage run is completely off the table. Like, unless there's some sort of mod, or there's like a secret thing where it's like, okay, you can get past Vial without taking damage. You can actually beat him, but it's incredibly tricky to do. Although it is impossible to dodge some of his attacks. Because if he dodges, you know, like if he runs across the screen, he's like actually taller than you can jump. So it's one of those things where it's like, he is like literally, you know, it's like literally impossible to dodge. And I mean, like, you saw me at the beginning there. I don't do a bad job, right, of getting around him. I keep him going for like a little bit, but it's still just one of those things. Truly impossible. I'll do it one more time, and if it doesn't happen, then I might just not care. Because I like this stage, don't get me wrong. I do not like it enough to do it like 6 times just to get an upgrade I'm probably not even going to use. I mean, it's always neat that they do these things. Even not being a Street Fighter guy, I at least appreciate it. Swan, it's just like, there's a sense of community. It's like, yeah, no. Now get this from like Capcom's other game. Oh, there's a Metar there. Okay, I didn't see him for some reason. And it's always nice to just have like an extra little thing that you go the distance for, right? I think people are hype. Is it 6? Street Fighter 6, I think people are excited about. Does that sound right to anyone out there? Yeah, I saw somebody looking at a trailer that had a new character and it had Jury. I do kind of like Jury. Probably largely for the obvious reason. I mean, I'm not really like a foot person. But just even beyond that, I find her attractive. So yeah, they you know. Although there was something else, like, because this was with talks with Evo and everything. They were saying that, like, and the person that I'm watching could have just been misinformed, right? But he was saying about how for Guilty Gear, Bridget's back. Do I do it one more time? Because this would be like 3 times after getting everything. I swear I've done it before where I've gone up there, you know, before I've had everything and it counted it. yeah, I swear it's you only need to get up there and have full health. So even if you need to use the energy muffin that's up there. But anyway, no, they had Bridget. She's apparently coming back. That's part of my confusion. But yeah, they're apparently coming back for Guilty Gear Strive. Which I was kind of disappointed not to see him there, because I was, you know, like, I'm not really a Guilty Gear person, but I did kind of like that character, for obvious reasons. But yeah, no, like, the backstory for that character that I was told was, Bridget's a boy that was raised as a girl, and is now trying to, you know, win all the fights to show off his manliness. So, them being trans is a little weird, because it's like, aren't they biologically male? And want to be seen as a male, which would make, you know, just because they look like a girl, the language can get weird, but you get what I'm saying. I don't think they're technically, I gotta look this up. I gotta look up what Bridget's backstory is these days. Because I could see them changing up that backstory as, you know, guys acting like girls and girls acting like guys became more of an acceptable thing, you know? I give you a special present. Now enter the console, please. I will, Dad. Give me the thing, please. Give me the thing that I don't know the inputs right. But hey, I got an achievement with X's back on it. And that probably does something for somebody. Yeah, maybe I could probably practice the input. It's like down, forward, then attack, right? I don't play Street Fighter. Listen, Zero, I'm glad that you met me here, but I have something that I must do. Or is it down, back, forward? That's a lot easier than I thought it was. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll actually use it. Yeah, you start the bio fight with full health. So yeah, you know, this will be easy. I don't need to do this, but I want to do this. Apparently, it's like down, forward, attack. I thought I had to go back or something, because I remember that being more of a pain in the ass than what I just, you know, than what I just did. The point is, I got the Hadouken, or the Hadouken, I don't know what we call it these days. Okay, I need this to go. Yep, there we go. Wait a sec. Oh no, I got hit for 1 damage. Well, there goes my Hadouken. Link gets a special beam. Yeah, sword beam thingamajiggy. Well, I got it back. Oh my gosh, I might actually try and use this a few times. Believe it or not, I might try and actually use the incredibly busted power-up thing. Oops, no, I just meant to push both the buttons at once to get through the dialogue faster. I think this is literally the only fight I can't win with the Hadouken. Hadouken-doken. What's going on in there? Okay. Oh, I have 1 HP missing. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden, I jinxed myself. But no, I just can't do it. What is the speedrun strat? How do I take the most damage possible? I probably wanted to be taking, like, at least a little damage coming in. That probably would have made this... That's probably the sweet strat. I'm taking only half damage, Vile. You gotta try harder, my guy. Listen, you can probably capture me. I'll probably let you do it. Just hit me with the capture-y beam. Please. 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 Look at this. Look, I have so much health. This is a significant chunk of it taken. Like, is he... When he goes over there, away from me, is he, like, teabagging or getting excited or something? Or is he revving up to, like, rush me? What is that move that he's doing right beforehand? Such a jerk, Vile. Yeah, okay. No, come on, just... Listen, I'm really nervous about whether I'll be able to pull this off or not. I probably won't be. Okay, fine. I didn't even need to use the stinking Hadouken, okay? I just wanted to. I just wanted to put him in his place. I'd say that place is 6 feet under, but ain't no way I'm bothering to dig up 6 feet of dirt for that asshole. He gets to be carrion. Carry-on? How do we pronounce that word? It's not really a word that people say out loud too much. Probably because it's gross. That's not really what you'd call polite dinner conversation. So anyway, I was in Arizona, cruising down the highway, when I saw a frickin' corpse. It's a gross word, so we don't use it. It's that simple. But there was a game, so really, when the people were talking about that game, I probably should have paid more attention to whether it's carry-in or carry-on. Is it carry-an? A lady? Or is it carry-on luggage? I think that's too basic to even qualify as a pun. Either of them. Okay, now... Oh man, but I don't have full HP. So I can't kill the Japanese lottery spider with one hit. Look, it's helpful that you guys are respawning as fast as you are, because I do kinda want some HP back. But you're getting a little silly here. Also, that Metar's a pain in the butt. You're just gonna stop dropping things. No, you're not. Although I'm going to stop dodging it. Just because I want to. Not because I suddenly suck at this game. Come on, I'm almost back at full. You guys, you gotta. Uganda Knuckles. Okay, so I need to predict his first move, time the Hadouken perfectly. Okay, give me an easy one, please. No, it was too late. Nope. Yes! I mean, I technically hit him 2 times before this, so it wasn't a one-hit KO, but darn it, I hit him with the fucking Hadouken. That puts me in the top 1% of all Mega Man. It probably doesn't. Actually, there are a lot of Mega Man players. Maybe it does. Maybe only a few people, even though the Hadouken... No, that's not true. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I watched other people playing this, and I don't remember it was their first time through, or if it just had been a while. But their chat was telling them, they're like, you gotta get the Hadouken, and they're just like, look, I don't, I'm not gonna bother with it. Although some people still whined about it, and it's just like, let the poor girl just play this how they want to play it. If it bothers you that much, you can play it on your own. I want Flame. Why, thank you. Oh, no. There you go. No. Oh. Oh man, he was immediately going for the slide again? Oh. Here was expecting you to test it. Well, I got hit by Chill Penguin. The run is over. I don't even want to play this anymore, I feel so. Okay. We'll be fine. Probably. Oh. Should I... And then sometimes he just laughs to himself. Like he's real pleased. It's just like, you're a silly little penguin, man. You're like the easiest boss in this game, even without the weakness. Probably not somebody that should be overly smug. I don't hate you, Chill Penguin. But I don't exactly consider you overly impressive either. Rock'em sock'em. That thing was stalking me for a while. Oh my gosh, how many rock'em... Okay, you changed the way I was looking. That's no good. 2 paths lie open before you. What do? Almost get crushed by a moving platform, but it doesn't matter because there's not that function in this game. At least not for this. I was watching somebody else play this last night, like I was saying, and they got the Flame Mammoth level with the Crushers, and I just told them, like, look, I haven't gotten hit by them in so many years. I do not remember whether that's an insta-kill or not. I would probably try and avoid it anyway. And they didn't get hit, so I still remain curious. Of course, I do absolutely refuse to go back and purposefully get crushed by the Crushers in the Mammoth level just to see. I'm curious, but I'm not that curious. It is something that I like watching other people do in this game, because a lot of times I don't bother with the weapons, because it's like I don't need them. But then other people will do it to get through some of the trickier parts, and it's like, yeah, you could use it that way, couldn't you? And of course it's obvious, right? Yeah, shoot the things that are flying above you with the homing missile, because that'll totally work. But it's still just one of those, it's like, I don't really think about these things, because I'm not, you know, I'm typically not desperate enough to need to use it. Did I feel like I flew forward a little too fast there. Is the command dash trying to fuck me over again? Frickin' hate command dash. I will dash when I wish to dash. Oh no! I thought this didn't happen until, like, 2 of them were dead. Why are none of my attacks hitting? Get over here, please. Huh. I'm thinking about it, and I bet the Hadouken would only take out one part at a time, right? There's no way that I'd be able to just use the Hadouken, and it's like you killed the entire face by shooting in the eye. Well, now I'm curious. But that would mean that there's no way to really hit the... Well, I wouldn't say no way. Probably no way. Because the only place you'd be able to hit the nose with the Hadouken would be in the spike pit, right? And in the spike pit, you're not going to be able to hit him. This is Armadillo, right? And I was thinking, it's like, well, maybe... Oh man, he clipped me? He's really invested in this. Listen, you do have to give me some other chances to attack. But yeah, no, like, you could possibly stand in the spike pits with your iframes, but then you would have to have damage on you. And you could possibly get rid of that damage by doing a sub-tank quick. But wouldn't that get rid of your iframes? I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about this, and it's one of those things I'm not good enough to test it. I could probably test it by just using iframes to stand in spikes and then see if I have enough time to... Okay, you guys, you're being poop heads. This would be another spot where it'd be a very nice idea to use the thingies. The rocket thingies. Rocket fuel. This is also the stage boss's weakness. Oh man, come on. Come on, man. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't lose it, so I guess that's fine. Probably don't even need this weapon to take him out, but you know what? It just feels right. No! And it is nice that I can miss as much as I want. Really? You only take 1 damage from a... X, you shot the wrong way. That time you didn't. So I have like 3 more left, right? No. Well, that's good. Actually, I think I know what I want here. I think I do. I may have watched somebody play this the other night. Maybe that's why I know this. Although I think I knew everything before... No, I didn't know. I knew the first guy you fight here. I do have to wonder why they did it like this. It is reminiscent of the first Mega Man game, and maybe that's what they were going for? With the first Mega Man game, though, they did this, I think, more just because they didn't have the layout 100% down. Where it's like, oh no, just give it like a boss rush room and let them choose whatever order they want to go in. And instead they just kind of threw it in. Like, threw in bosses wherever they wanted to and all that jazz. So you would think, by the Super Nintendo, they'd just let you do what you wanted to do. Listen, I'm trying to do things. Do I need any more boomerang? I can just jump, and that gets rid of it. I don't need to use my boomerang. Wait a sec. Nah, he's gonna start immediately shooting stuff at me, so... there is no point in me trying to do the Hadoken. I don't think this is helping me as much as I think it does. Because I'm like, yeah, he'll be shooting less missiles if I get rid of his tentacles, because they also have missile launchers, and it's just one of those, like, nah, he's still gonna block your shots. Do 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 do. No, oh, he got me. I'm just gonna go. I don't need to try all that hard on you. I don't think the Hadoken would work on this stage boss either, come to think of it, because his weak point is never on the ground. No, he... Actually, I wanna... Because when Brandon played last night, he got the achievement. And I was like, no, he got an achievement on mine, so I just gotta make sure I do it. So I could say, if I would have waited one more night, I would have gotten the achievement myself. Thank you, thank you. I will see myself out. I seem to have hit a wall. Literally. Okay, we're at D-Rex. And yeah, I could just use my sub-tanks if he starts whooping on me, because I can immediately replenish them if I need to. Which I likely won't. He's just so big and strong. And he throws his weight around. Okay, come on. No, I got greedy. How could this happen to me? I got dumb and greedy. Come on. Okay, that one was a little cheap. I was dodging the one thing and you hit me in the only safe spot I had from that thing. But it doesn't matter. Now the question is... Can I get... Fenrir or whatever? I don't know. I think they used like a stereotypical, like, mythological wolf name for Sigma's dog. But can I get in with the Hadouken? Can I get in with the Hadouken, folks? Check your butts now. I guess I just shoot immediately and hope he doesn't jump over it? Can he block it? Dude. Fine. I will just do this the way that just is easy, but takes a billion years. That's fine. I really got a question on whether they meant to make it this easy, or if this was one of those it's like, oh, wait, the way we programmed him, it's very easy to exploit him. We have made Sigma the exact sort of character that would fall for a phone scam. I need to immediately use my sub-tank. Okay, well, that was short-lived. I was like, maybe if I get on top, I can hit him with the thing. Oh dear, he keeps on using the flamethrower, huh? Come on down. Come on down. Give me a ride. Give me a lift. Gas prices are astronomical these days. Just take me right on up the... Oh, damn it. I was gonna say, don't you box me into a corner and then make me take damage from that. Yeah, I guess this is kind of overwhelming the first time you do it, but honestly, it's just kind of watching. It's like a lot more slow going when you actually know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, he's shooting at me. And now his hands are shooting at me. Now his hands are jumping at me. Hands don't jump at you. These did. Come on. Oh my gosh, he's being so generous. Wow. Maybe Sigma wasn't so bad after all. Or maybe the RNG chip on this particular copy of the game is just really, really running the numbers, crunching them in my favor tonight. I can't believe it. Two more? One more. And I did it with one sub-tank this time. I feel good about that. No, it's not possible. Why do this? Why? We could have overthrew the humans. Wait, that's what you were trying to do? Oh. Maybe I should have helped you out. That sounds great. Humans suck. What did you think we were trying to... I don't know. They just said go shoot that guy, and I went with it. Okay, I guess I can sit this down. Yeah, no, the new controller isn't bad. The new controller isn't bad. There was a few times things felt like a little off, but, you know, not enough that it really hindered me in any major way. A lot of the deaths I had were stupid, especially that first one because of the damn command dash. And yeah. And I'm not even minding the fact that this feels so light and, you know, like cheaply made that I felt like I was going to break it earlier. I mean, lightweight isn't necessarily a good, you know, like a bad thing. Although there is a part of me that is kind of nervous about taking it anywhere. Because it just feels like the sort of thing I'm going to sit down like a bag and, you know, if all the weight's against it, it's just gonna smoosh it. It's just gonna crush it. But hey, maybe I should go and throw it against some walls. Maybe that'll prove it. Brandon did throw my controller the other night. He just tossed it, you know, like, off the shoulder, and he's like, oh, shoot, I didn't mean to throw it. And it's like, that's exactly what you did, though. You should feel at least a little bad. My guess is, since we were sitting on the couch, though, he was expecting it to just, like, bounce on the cushion, rather than bounce off a pillow, hit the floor, and then roll a few times. And the Pro Controller, it still seems to be working fine. I mean, I've dropped it a few times myself. So I think it is kind of durable. Ironically, given, you know, some of the other Nintendo controllers these days. Okay, I think I was, Yeah, I think I was a little bit faster than the last time I did this. Although I died a few extra times because of dumb stuff. And I did go out of my way to get the Hadoken. But you know what? Not necessary, but it's cool, okay? It's cool, now that I know I can actually do it. Because I swear, like, back on the Super Nintendo, when it was explained to me how to do it, I could never do it. It was one of those, once a playthrough, you will get this to work for you. But with this, I got it to work, like, kinda consistently. I took out the frickin' spider, I took out the dog, I took out a random enemy, and I think there was something else I killed with it. But the point is, it did not suck. It was not worthless. It really depends on the controller. It really depends. There's some that, you know, I can trip and fall, and it can fall down 20 flights of stairs, tumbling the entire time, while in a hailstorm, somehow taking place inside, and it'll be fine. And then there's other ones that it's like, oh, I'm going to sit this down for a minute, and it'll just be like, oh, well, you set it down the wrong way, and now it's dead. Like, I've seen, you know, both ends. I might just be cynical about controllers because the last one I bought didn't work, and I'm super glad that this one worked well because I like the way it looks, and I like having an actual wired controller. Because then I don't have to worry about battery, and then I hypothetically don't have to worry as much about input delay. But because the last one was such like an abject failure, there's a part of me that's just, you know, like I spent this entire stream super nervous, just thinking that it was going to explode or crumble in my hands. And all I would be left with was the wire and the connecting port. But now that I've gotten this out of the way, I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. It's a decent enough controller. I'll need to practice with it a little more. I'll probably play some Smash on my own, because that's like another game that's really good, at least for me, to practice. And at least breaking in controllers with. Because yeah, like, that was another one with the last controller. When I tried using it on Smash, there was just points where it was just like that. Look, I know I sometimes fumble my inputs, but there's no way I just did what you said I just did. It was frickin' crap. Do. Do I even need to bother waiting for the Sigma thing? He's just gonna be like, I'm gonna beat you up. I mean, I skipped like all the other stinking. Or at least I tried to skip past most of the other thingamajigs, cutscenes, or whatever you want to call them, options. Why the heck are Hunter medals in options? Options. You have the option to look at it. Yeah, I need to see what I'm missing here. So yeah, some of these I could probably do pretty easy, and then some of them, they'd be a bit more of a pain in the butt. This one I could do, I just constantly forget to charge my damn weapons. Nova Strike, I would need to cheat to get that, which I can do once, that might be fun. But yeah, I only need 13 more. I think that's how math works. So yeah, that'll do it for tonight. It was largely successful. I still think I prefer my, my just wireless Pro controller. It just feels a little bit better to play with. Just like a little bit. I like the weight, I like that it feels a little more sturdy, and it doesn't really seem to be giving me like too much trouble between the two on like input delay. I'd say they're about equal, but I could be wrong, I'm not all that precise. But this one still plays that. This one still works well enough that it's totally doable. It's totally, I'm not going to, I can throw away the receipt I think right now. Because I think I'll actually be keeping this one. So yeah. For right now though, that is it for my umpteenth playthrough of Mega Man X, my favorite game in all of creation. So yeah. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for watching. Thanks for anybody who watches the VOD. I think tomorrow night I'm playing F-Zero with Sam if he doesn't bail on me, and then the night after that I'm probably doing X-Command mission, which I have not gotten a chance to grind in, but maybe it'll be fine, and maybe it won't crash this time. But yeah, again, thanks, and have a lovely evening. Good night.